If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the Filthy Capitalist option. As Sori says, $125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. $125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and you get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at vinsori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in a Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go in the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch indeed. A child shall lead them.
To buy our merch.
Yes, dear listener. Yes, dear listener. Yes, dear listener.
Okay, up next, you guys, is the Stooges. I Want to Be Your Dog. Kind of weird title. But let's see what Revo has to say about it. Here is a proto-punk band, the Stooges. This song is written by the Stooges and produced by Velvet Underground member John Cale, who plays piano on the track. It was released by Elektra Records in 1969 on their self-titled debut album. Okay. The Stooges, I Want to Be Your Dog.
This should be interesting. Do you now? All right, let's check it out. I Want to Be Your Dog. Let's go. $1969, guys.
Now I dog.
What are we singing about here?
The hell are we talking about
So
in this
many
song?
really weird ways I could take these lyrics.
First of all, I loved how the song started out. It actually sounded a little bit System of a Downy to me, actually.
Oh, really?
And we were just talking about System of a Down, so. So messed up, I want you here in my room, I want you here. Now we're going to be face to face, and I'll lay down right in my favorite place. This song is pretty straightforward. I mean, it's one of those 2-minute joints. It is a punk song, but go ahead. It looks like you had opinions about. Now I wanna.
No, please explain it to me because my mind is like.
Go ahead, give your explanation.
I mean, to me, it sounds like. Okay, I'm so messed up. I want you here. I'm in my room. I want you here. Now we're gonna be face to face, and I'll lay right down in my favorite place. Like, you know how well, I don't know if you know this, but a dog has like his favorite place to lay down.
They do?
Yeah, like that's their spot. They're gonna go there.
Oh yeah, my ex's dog used to like fluff up the couch before it would sit on it.
See?
I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me? This kid is
what? He wants to be comfortable.
fluffing up his pillow and
He wants
shit."
to be comfortable.
I was like, "This is ridiculous."
You have such strong opinions about animals.
I hated that animal with a passion.
Guys, I'm thinking about getting a kitten. Oh.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
I hope we don't. I'm gonna move in with River if you guys get a kitten. I swear to God. Go ahead.
Oh, really? And now I want to be your dog. Well, come on. I'm ready to close my eyes, and now I'm ready to close my mind, and now I'm ready to feel your hand and lose my heart on the burning sand. I don't know.
It looked pretty.
It seems like it's a sexual song, and
pretty straightforward song.
I still feel weird about him saying like he wants to be her dog.
Yeah,
weird.
I don't know. You're into weird stuff like that. Like, how did you take it? I mean,
What do you mean I'm into weird stuff like that? I just said I think that's weird that he said that. Like, you want to be the dog? Like, I don't even know what what do you mean by that? And why would you say that? And why would you say something that could be taken so oddly?
I mean, it's rock and roll.
Okay, so
music has definitely evolved.
Let's just take it in the.
It's definitely evolved because before, it was a little dangerous for the Supremes to do a little turnaround dance and shake their hips. Now we're going right out there on the radio. I want to be your dog and lay in my favorite place.
Maybe he just means, like, you know how, like, a dog just kind of gets taken care of? He lays down, you scratch his neck.
Yeah, I mean, there really isn't a lot of lyrics. There's not a lot of lyrics here.
And the dog doesn't really do anything. He just, like, lays there and enjoys the scratching and whatever, and then he gets to sleep. Like, maybe that's what he wants. He's like, look, I just want to, like, I don't want to think, I don't want to do, I just want to lay there and feel your hand. A lazy lover, as they're called. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I would feel uncomfortable if you said to me, I want to be your dog. I would be like, can you explain that to me?
Yeah, I'm not having this discussion. The hell?
So,
see all this crazy shit in the comment section. You always set us up for horrible discussions with these people.
What do you mean?
Always.
I didn't pick these lyrics. Revo picked this. Now we have to go with it because he's the boss.
It's true.
Okay, so do you have any... What do you think about it?
I mean, yeah, I think it's a pretty straight up song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly, the lyrics to me are kind of, I feel like he was drunk or high and scribbled something on a paper for five minutes, and then they just,
Somebody
rolled
said
into
something
the
about
studio.
these lyrics getting misinterpreted initially, which I don't know.
Yeah, it looks pretty straightforward to me. It's like, it's one of those kinds of songs. But like I said, the thing that was really revolutionary for me in the song was just the sound, because I didn't know that sounds like that were extant in the 60s. I mean, it's the late 60s, but it's still there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, one of my favorite parts about this is the history part of it. But, a lot of the song, like when I hear Tony Iommi or like one of the bands yesterday, I'm like, oh, this was the first metal song. This was the first metal song. And we don't really think about other genres in rock, like punk, for example.
Yeah.
This is one of the earliest bands that started creating that punk sound, stripped down, heavy distortion, kind of fuzzy type of thing. set to the backdrop of a kind of a, even the lyrics themselves are kind of stripped down and grimy and dirty. Like, that's the value of this song to me, per se.
Okay.
Because it's like, oh, okay, so if I had a timeline, I'm going to go, boom, I can go back as far as 1969 and say, okay, this is kind of like the beginnings of punk. It's fascinating to me what happens when these bands experiment with a sound or something like that, and then another group of kids hear it and they go, oh my God, we should make the entire thing sound like that.
Yeah.
And then boom, an entire genre is born. I think that that's brilliant. And I'm really... That's probably the number one thing I've learned from this channel is that how influential one musician can be in inspiring literally millions of people and hundreds of thousands of different records. It's just unbelievable to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Unbelievable to me. That to me is like true art. So that's where I'm at with the song. Alden in the house. What did you give it?
It's like a 7.
I'll give this an 8.5. An 8.5.
Weird ass song.
but you enjoyed it thoroughly because you're like a
no, it's
an adolescent. You're like, look at her.
Well, it's
I'm
just
like, they can see your.
They can't see anything. The lyrics were right here.
Yeah,
They were. Nobody saw a thing. Did you guys see what I was doing? No, you didn't. But Vinny just drew attention to it, so maybe I should just show everybody.
Yeah.
It was a weird song for me. Plus, I always think that like anything that involves animals and like that sort of thing is disgusting to me. But I know you
shout out to all the patrons, by the way. Can me that.
The ice?
Yeah.
You want some ice?
Jamie laughed at me so hard when he walked in. So Soraya has
you can't tell. You can't
guys
see it.
can't
Wait,
tell.
No.
That backlight is so crazy.
I don't know if you guys can see. It's like little tiny ice nuggets. They're like perfectly crunchable.
So there you go, patrons. That's
Thank you.
People think like it's this glamorous life. It's like, no, it's what did you get with your Patreon? A fucking ice chipper for my pregnant wife. Although now Orion is pretty big on the kids love ice now.
Oh, the kids always have loved ice.
They're all munching on ice and all the rest of it.
I dumped a whole bag for Johan last night. He was eating it all night.
Yeah, I don't understand how ice has become this giant commodity in our house. But then again, we were buying bags of ice, which I don't understand. Like, to this moment, I don't understand, oh, you're going to blame the fridge. You're going to say we didn't buy an ice tray because of the fridge. But in reality, we got this super deluxe ice thing that makes small ice chips.
You can eat them and it doesn't ruin your teeth.
Okay, go ahead. What?
Delectable.
There you are. Okay, we got another song on the way, dear listener. We Her Reaction channel. Vin out.
Sori out.
Go. Holy shit.